how's it going? I am not going to waste too much time on this chit chat because I've got a ton of shows to talk about. So welcome to another Whatcha Watchin, where I'm gonna be talking about just K-dramas or anything else that I've been watching this past month of November. Warning, this might be a long video. So before I begin, I just want to say I hope everyone's holiday or days off were awesome and great. And Black Friday, ugh, I don't know if any of you participated in that, but I did. But yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really want to talk about anything else except for the K-dramas and other shows and things that I've been watching. So without further ado, let's begin. So this is in no particular order. None of the shows I've been sucked into yet, so I've only seen a couple episodes of each one. And since I've watched and started like 7 shows this month, you can probably understand why it's a little tough for me to finish or get through an ample amount. So anyways, let's here we go. I know I mentioned this last month, but I'm going to be saying it again, Liar Game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I continued watching this bad boy until the very end. Apparently, they decided to extend the series for another 2 episodes, and I guess they had decided this like a little earlier on. I did not know that. Did you know that? Nope. So it was a super happy surprise knowing that it was 12 episodes and not 10. I mean, let's be honest, I'd rather it be 20 because that's how great it was, I thought. But you know what? I will take what I get. It's rare when I find a show that hooks me that much. Though if I didn't convince you last month, I'm going to try this month now. Guys, you really need to see it. If not, you can check out the Japanese version too because I heard that is pretty darn awesome as well. And I am planning on checking out that guy too. Shin Sung-rok, Kim So-eun, Lee Sang-yoon. Great. I can't remember the gangster's name, the loan shark, but he absolutely won me over as well. So I've talked enough about this because I mentioned it last month. So if you have time, please check this out. I will link the first episode down in the description box if you want to give it a go. So the next show that I'm going to be talking about is called Mr. Pick. It's spelled B-A-E-K. I think I'm saying it right. I gotta be honest, I'm not hooked. I've only seen 2 episodes, and they're already like on episode 8 or 10. They might be on 10 now. I'm behind. For it, I did see the summary, and it claimed that it was going to be similar to a Mr. Scrooge sort of theme. Let me tell you, I don't think I've ever shared this before. But I am a die-hard fan of anything a Christmas Carol theme. I think I've seen almost every single version that has ever been made of a Christmas Carol, at least what I can get my hands on. I mean, at least the quality and the setting, everything seems really staged. It almost feels like a sitcom-y feel to it, except there's no live audience. I don't know, you check it out. There's supernatural elements in this show, so, you know, no ghosts. I haven't seen any ghosts yet from Christmas past. It's basically this old 70-year-old man who's super duper rich. I feel like he kind of looks older than 70, but maybe that's just, I don't know. The makeup isn't that believable to me. I mean, you can tell that a young guy is under all that, but it's there for like, what, 1-2 episodes? I let it go. And he miraculously, after eating a weird meteor jelly bean, he turns young again. Like, not super young, like a baby, but he like, gets back in his 30s, so, you know. And, yeah, not bad, right? Right? There are a couple people you may recognize. Ijun from M Black, although I hear that they're disbanding. Don't know if that was a rumor. Jang Nara, Shin Sung-kyun, they are also in this drama as well. We all know there's that Korean drama hump. Once you've gone over that, you either love it or hate it. So I'm gonna see if I love it or hate it. So, alright, so we are on to KBS 2, and this is a show that I didn't even know came out. It came out this November, and it should be about 24 episodes. This is called The King's Face. I'm not a huge, historical period drama fanatic. I've seen three? I can't remember. 2 or 3 episodes so far of this show, and I was happily surprised when I didn't even pay that much attention to who was in the little cover photo. Excuse me. So in Kook? Hi, I have not seen you since the King of High School Conduct, so guess you're still going on this whole king kick, which fine with me, 'cause you, sir, you are kingly. Look at that face. Anyways, I think there's a lot of potential, and I'm very excited since I've never seen So In-guk in a historical drama, and I want to say this is his first time playing a role in a period drama, so very excited. It has a lot of recognizable faces. Shin Sung-rok is in this film, so oh my goodness, you were just doing Liar Game, and now we're on to The King's Face, honey. You're just a workaholic. It has a very interesting storyline, which may be reminiscent of some dramas that you've seen in the past. So there's an evil king, a cross-dressing smarty pants girl, not to mention intertwined fate, young lost love, action scenes, a few fun and lighthearted moments, along with this prince who becomes, I think, the crowned prince, even though his status and his lineage isn't exactly the purest. So he uses his knowledge, his wits, and his know-how on physiognomy, the study of physical traits and facial features, expressions. It's supposed to correlate between, how you are as a person, almost like your destiny, like, are you gonna be a good king? Now we are on to SBS. This is, I think, this show is gonna be about 20 episodes long. It just started this November as well. It's called Pinocchio. I know, right? No, it's not like the fairy tale. I'm sorry, we are not going to see any wooden puppets turned into real boys. But this is kind of about the syndrome. This is by the same director and screenwriter from I Think I Hear Your Voice. So it's fitting, of course, to have who? None other Lee Jong-suk. I think it's promising because it has a lot of dependable actors in the show that you can usually count on to be a pretty gosh darn good show. So, not only is Lee Jong-suk in here, Park Shin-hye is also in this show as well. She seems a little feistier in this series. It begins in the past, like maybe 2000. Yeah, there are a few depressing bits here and there, but it made up for it once the main character didn't show up for class. And you'll know what I'm talking about once you see it. Because I keep bringing up this syndrome, which I can only assume is going to play a very huge part, or at least a key role in some aspect of this series. 1, because it's called Pinocchio, and 2, I feel like they're just pounding it into my head saying, don't forget about the Pinocchio syndrome. It doesn't always have to be this, but the Pinocchio syndrome, at least in this series, is when a person has this disorder, when they try and lie, they'll start hiccuping. Yep, so Shin-hye's character, she has that disorder, so whenever she lies, she will hiccup. So I guess, can't ever tell anyone a lie, so that stinks. So she is a very outspoken and honest character because, again, you know, she doesn't really want to hiccup, and it's kind of a telltale sign that you are absolutely lying. These characters that I believe become reporters, and they just, based on their lives and their beliefs, they're just trying to find the truth. Nothing wrong with that. But the 2 episodes I have seen, I like them. See if this is a keeper. Here we go. Another one. Here we go. Another one. We can do this. We can do this, guys. I'm going to be talking about a show called Love Cells. It's specifically an online show, so this isn't shown on any of Korea's stations that they normally have. So, yeah, different. And I don't mean like, hey, can I sell you that? I mean like cells. You know what I'm talking about? It's got a nucleus. This is just a really super cute, kind of cheesy, cartoony show, and the reason why I'm saying cartoony is, well, it's based on a webtoon. It just has a really goofy premise. There's like almost a possessed cat, this lazy bum who just is completely enthralled by this famous idol, and a love master. There's about 15 episodes, and each one is less than 10 minutes. So, I mean, if you don't have time and you don't want to invest in anything, or if you're kind of having a break in between dramas, but you kind of want to watch something and you're on that edge, you should check this out because it's like a little snack. So last but not least, well, maybe least, I don't know how I'm feeling right now, but I wanted to talk about Love in Okinawa, which is Mischievous Kiss Season 2. Ugh, don't even get me started. Guys, you know what? Technically, this started on episode 0, which was a little bit ago, a couple months ago. And just a nice surprise before they really got going, right? The last week of November on Monday, they premiered the first official episode of Itazuru na Kiss Love in Tokyo. Oh, Love in Okinawa, sorry. I was anticipating this show. I think a lot of people have been. So come last Monday, I was all hyped, and what did we get? Yep, that's right. The exact clone of episode 0. What was even the point of having episode 1 if you had already shown it? Like, why would you call it that? The only difference was maybe the last 2 minutes of the series as just a sneak peek for next week. Why, guys? Why would you do that to me? That was mean.
Whoever you are in Fuji TV land, I don't like you. But I'm gonna keep watching.
We are finally here. Wo Ai Ni in Tokyo. This is not a show. This is actually a short film, and it premiered way beginning several months ago, I think in the summer. It's starring Yuki Furukawa. I think it's by the same director who did Itazuru na Kiss, Mischievous Kiss, Love in Tokyo, so I want to say that. It's kind of a collaborative project, 2 worlds meeting and communicating. My Korean isn't very good, so I do end up watching a lot of English subtitles. But this one in particular, I actually didn't watch any subtitles because for the most part, it was usually in English because they both didn't speak each other's language very well, except for English, kind of. So I still got the gist of what was going on. Found it on YouTube, and I just watched it on accident, and I really liked it. So yeah, short film. For the most part, I've been enjoying these. I can't say for sure if I'm going to keep watching everything that I've just mentioned, but there are a few that have really caught my eye. Hope, gave you an idea on some of the shows that are out there. I will list which sites you can see them on next to the titles, just in case if it's, ignited your interest in some way. And if you're interested in any other dramas that I've seen, you can always subscribe if you want to. Yeah, you can subscribe right here if you'd like. Yeah. If you have any suggestions, because, I am only one person, please list those down in the comment section. I would love to read them. I do check those. And I will see you later in December. So, alright. Bye, guys!